Hi, welcome to my channel, Her EXP. In this video today, I want to share with you my views on monks versus laymen for enlightenment. Monks are the people who identify themselves as with that lifestyle because when they choose institutional monastery, they will be given some names like monk. So they carry that so that they can share about themselves that way in this world. Whereas lay people are like people who don't carry that identity of monk, but still everyone here is in this path towards enlightenment. It is not like monks are the only people who are seeking enlightenment. Laymen also in this process, in this journey. Whereas institutional monasteries are providing teachings or knowledge on various things like meditation, some paths towards enlightenment. And before the institutional monasteries also we have this kind of life from the people. They are called as sannyasi in Hindu religion. So they will also follow such kind of things, and they carry this identity as sannyasi. But if we look at the people's life carefully, let's take Buddha's life. Buddha already experienced a very rich life, luxurious life, and also he married, that means he got married to his love, I think. He married, and after that his spiritual awakening journey started. And because he suddenly left everything, it's a typical indication of the beginning of the awakening journey, where they realize there is something inner guidance, this self-realization, and then exploring and experimenting. He did that, and then after all these things, he shared his experiences with the people, and those things became like teachings. So in my opinion, he shared the experiences or what he found in his journey or what he felt in his journey. But later they became like teachings. But in my opinion, that's knowledge, experiential knowledge. And people can take any information as teaching. Say if a scientist is working on a scientific concept, for him it is an exploration or experimentation. For them, it is science. But once all such concepts are put inside a textbook, now these will become like teachings. Because normal people can study the research articles and understand them. Whereas people who write textbooks, they will study all those things and then they will try to put that information as concepts. So now the professors, assistant professors, faculty will learn from them and practice them, and they will teach them. Now they will become like teachings, but these concepts hasn't arrived in the form of teachings in the first place. They were all exploration and experimentation. So be it a monk or lay people, laymen, they will go through this exploration and experimentation process. So now monasteries are like sanctuaries for people to do the inner work, know about themselves, and focus on these concepts, learn about them, put them into practice. But layman will have the external exposure, and they will learn them as a part of their life. That means they will experience them as lessons, just like Buddha experienced them through his exploration and experimentation. So laymen now are like Buddha during his awakening journey or before awakening journey. So Buddha didn't join any institutional monastery for his knowledge, but he still gained knowledge from different people while he was in his journey. He came across so many people in that journey and learned so many lessons from them. They are like knowledge from the people. And he experimented himself, explored himself, and we can also see his life was like a full spectrum. From one side to other side, he explored. So laymen will also experience their life the same way. Now their monasteries can be their home or their guest accommodation. For me, it was my home, guest accommodations during my studies and work. For other people also like that. So now they can do their activities, hobbies, interests, and also do the inner work for themselves, practicing the exercises of psychology, neuroscience, and also monks are providing us with their knowledge, not like directly making the content, but like writing the books is also a content, and also sharing their knowledge like talks. Now laymen are recording their talks and creating videos on that or publishing books from them. So monks are doing their thing, laymen people are also doing their thing. They are sharing their knowledge, but if there are no laymen who can publish their books, who can do all that procedures, it takes a lot of work for that. And then recording, editing the videos, publishing them, it all takes a lot of work for them also. So now monks are doing their thing. But we don't know whether some monks are repressing and suppressing their what they need to do actually, and they are suppressing them. They are doing it or not, we don't know. But if we think like monks are the people who can experience enlightenment, and I will also follow the path like a monk, whereas we have this these thoughts of expressing ourselves in various arts or activities or sports or through a relationship, then it will be like a deviation from our shortest path. It's like a disconnection, but that's okay. Now an alternate path will open for us, even though we are deviating. Now, for them, it may be a shortest path because they are doing it coming from their inner guidance. If it is so, we don't know whether it is so or not. So each and every one's journey is their individual, is from their individual guidance, from their individual consciousness, inner guidance. We don't know whether they are following their inner guidance or not. We need to focus on our inner guidance. So now, even though they are doing that, it may be their shortest path or longest path. But if we are suppressing and repressing our things and doing them, that means it is not the shortest path, it is the longest path. So be it a shortest or longest, can take so many lives, but we are all on that path towards enlightenment. We are going to complete the activities in different forms, and one day we will complete all the activities and we will experience enlightenment. And one more example I want to share with you is once I saw a video, a short video where a mountain climber is using the equipment for climbing the mountain, whereas the monk is not using them and climbing the mountain naturally. So in the comment section, I saw everyone praising monk for his that ability to climb the monk without any support. His body itself is his support. He practiced it. But I saw that if that monk is given that equipment and it is a sport of climbing, then he can do that. Then this mountain climber with that equipment can win. And so now even the monk has his own ability to climb a mountain with his natural, with his body. He would definitely fail when he is put in this sport. Now I'm not saying this monk can't do that. This monk can practice the same thing, and they can do that. And in the same way, this person can also practice the same thing, like climbing with the body, and can do that. Now, these two people are on the opposite side of the spectrum. That means this person is highly efficient with the equipment, whereas monk is highly efficient with the natural body. So now he can go to this side, and this person can go to this side by practicing it. Monk has their own knowledge, and now this person, we can consider him as a layman. So he has his own expertise. So it is not like someone is superior out there. We all have our own knowledge. Everyone out there, they have their own knowledge, and they can express that in different ways. You see here, mountain climbing is also an activity here. And people can do that, and it can make them move forward in their life. Maybe they can become a sports person with that, or they can earn any prize money from that. Or they can coach people in that way, or they can set up any business in that area. And what if it is in their life design? That means the activity they need to do for their complete self-realization, and after that enlightenment. And then people who are recording the videos for monks and publishing the books for monks. So monks have their own knowledge, but when these people are not there, they have to learn these skills, and it takes more time. Right now, I'm making my own videos by myself. So it will take a lot of time for this skill. So they need to put that time on those skills also. Whereas they can utilize layman people, their knowledge of these things, and we are all like moving forward as one. Even though we are working like individual persons towards our enlightenment, we are doing it collectively also. So there is no need of fixating like monks are the people who are going to experience enlightenment. Laymen can also experience enlightenment. Buddha himself is an example, even though people are looking for Buddhist monks. So teachings are the after enlightenment things. If we look at their life, that is the actual lesson, in my opinion. So we can study about the people, and we can learn about them, how they are doing. Even spiritually awakening people who take the longest paths or the shortest paths, or just like longer paths. Whatever may be the length, each and everyone is doing their thing, and we can learn knowledge from anyone here. So if I want to play video games and want to become a pro gamer, or a person is there who wants to be a pro gamer, professional gamer, So they need to do this gaming activity, learn the gaming. It all gives them motor skills, attention, a lot of focus, thinking, which we also go through the same during our practice in monasteries. Whereas here we have an activity to learn all those things. And this person, maybe it is his thing to do here, and he is going to earn good income for him. And he's moving forward, or she is moving forward in their life by earning money and new lessons and experiences. So people are like, we have different people here, and each and everyone are trying their best to gain knowledge, put them into practice, and manage the stress coming from their life, learning to overcome that stress. In this process, people may get attached or have any addictions, and that's how they can explore their life. So I'm not saying they are bad, they are good. I'm saying here, exploring the life. When I was eating this high carb diet, I don't even know that it is creating damage to me. But in general, we are told to eat that kind of diet, and I just used to eat that way. So I experienced a lot of health issues from that, and I learned about the nutrition, the diets, workouts, and slowly move towards the knowledge of the diet, low carb diet, where I could utilize that to solve the nervous system issues. That means inflammation in the nerves and cell damage, all of that. I gained this knowledge from the research articles, not from the Buddhist monks who are writing their articles, or people who are learning from the monks and writing their articles. They also helped me in different ways, like self-control, meditation, all those things were there. And also, Buddha himself did fasting during his awakening journey at some point of time in his life, which made him enter into a state of ketosis, where our body depends on fat. In this diet, in this metabolic state, our cells will be recycled, get healed, our nervous system will be healed, our emotional disturbances can be normalized. All those things are there. We can research about that and gain a lot of knowledge on that. But right now, I can learn that knowledge in the form of scientific articles, research articles, YouTubers, people who are sharing their experiences, knowledge. I learned it that way. So, long time back, some long time ago, I studied an article about Nepali monks where they are suffering from health issues, chronic health issues like diabetes. So, in their journey, they are not there yet where they can solve their health issues. So, they are also like me, who has been eating things which are causing damage to us. And they don't know that, just like me. I'm a layperson. Let's consider myself as a layperson because I didn't go to the monasteries, institutional monasteries. So now they are also suffering from them. So it is not like me thinking like monks are the people who are going to experience enlightenment. They are also on their path. Soon or later, they can also study these scientific research articles and gain knowledge. Okay, these things are causing the damage to us. Now, they have previous knowledge of fasting and all that in their Buddhist knowledge also, but still, they are not aware of the foods that we are eating right now, how it has been damaging us collectively. We are all sharing the same conditioning right now. So they are going through that. I know that they will definitely learn this knowledge and put them into the practice, because they are also people who have good self-control. Whereas I experience it because of the pain, and the pain coming from the health issues. So now they are also experiencing the pain coming from the health issues, that suffering. So now they will also move forward in that direction by gaining knowledge, studying the research articles. So even though there was past conditioning, that means past knowledge, they need to do more now, depending on our current situations. So we learn technology to communicate with each other. We need to do some low carb diets, and we need to know the recipes for that to maintain health, or, or at least to heal ourselves from the intense damage. So another thing I want to share here is there are enlightened beings who are suffering from the health issues, chronic health issues now. But before their enlightenment, what they need to do, what they are supposed to do, they already did that and experienced enlightenment in that area. Now, enlightened beings or monks are suffering from the chronic health issues. It doesn't mean like they are experiencing them. We are lay people, laymen. Why can't we experience them? So it is not like that. If there is something in our life journey where we need to do our work, like example, I need to work on my migraine issues, chronic migraine issues of 13 years. I need to learn, gain the knowledge, learn them, put them into practice. That was our almost 13 years journey of my healing journey. So now I can be like someone of the monks who are known for their knowledge. They are also suffering from that health issue, and I can suffer from them too. Enlightened being out there, like a teacher or awakening person, they are suffering. I can also suffer. That's not how it works. This is why our inner guidance is very important. Our inner guidance tells us what to do from time to time in every moment. If we could listen to that inner voice, we can take steps towards that. So so now enlightened being who is experiencing health issues, whether they suffer from the health issues, they are taking the medications and not following the strict diet like keto diet or carnivore diet, it doesn't mean we should not do that. What if a person is supposed to do carnivore diet for their cancer issues as a part of their diagnostic process, as a part of their healing journey? It comes from within. Even though people are providing frameworks for cancers, like different frameworks are there, but still, if their inner guidance is telling them or pushing them towards the carnivore diet, whereas they are avoiding that and looking for the solution everywhere, whereas the solution is this carnivore diet under medical supervision, then they will continue to suffer with that intense pain. Now, after enlightenment, or monks who experienced enlightenment, even if they go through this cancer or diabetes, it is not going to affect their state, because they experienced enlightenment after everything just happens like that, and when their activities are completed after enlightenment towards liberation, they will get liberated. Here, there is, even if they don't do anything about their health issues, they will be guided. They will be given They will be given information from their inner guidance, whether to do any strict diets or not, or they can continue that way with that medicine, just medication, and no diet, and still suffer from this, still have those health issues. They won't suffer. They will have the pain, but they won't suffer because they can see themselves on a bigger picture, and that disease is not going to make them suffer. But it is not like for us. If our journey involves healing that particular thing, we need to do that. Why? They also dealt with such kind of situations before enlightenment, even though we don't know all of them. We can't know a person's 25 years life or 35 years life before the enlightenment. We can't know that. Even though I'm sharing things here on YouTube with the help of my videos, it is not like I can share the entire my life here. It's not possible. Some things I might have forgotten to share, because in my entire life I did so many activities. So many activities. It all happened as part of my life. Like if my parents are interested in visiting temples, I naturally go to the temples with them. So in this process, I'm doing the religious rituals, like religious prayers. It is part of my life. That's why I'm saying every person here is doing the things, doing the activities towards the enlightenment, and we are seeing just different people out there. That's it. Monks are monks, laymen are laymen. So laymen also lead a kind of monk type of life, because once I used to wear just 2 dresses. That's it. Because I felt like so weak in my body, and I don't feel like wearing so many dresses. I just don't feel like wearing any heavy dresses, just simple dresses. And it was only just for some time. Later again, I started wearing dresses, whatever the dress I want to wear, I started wearing them. And then the gray hair, I got this premature graying when I was 19 years old. And it was because of the diet and health issues I was facing, stress and all of that, coming from the studying and also this diet combination. So I need to detach from that, like instead of feeling too bad or attaching too much about my graying, I need to detach from that. I need to embrace that, and I need to focus on my activities in my path. I need to focus on my journey moving forward. So things will happen naturally. Like I said before, I didn't go to the institutional monasteries, but the guest accommodation, the home. Right now, also I'm staying here in a house. This is also like my place to focus on my activities and also do the YouTube and also focus on my journey. So I'm not in an institutional monastery now also after enlightenment. So this is what I want to share in this video. Like monks versus lay people, both are in their path towards enlightenment, but the life situations will be different for them. Anytime monk can come out from that monastery and start to live like a lay person, just like setting up businesses or doing any such kind of jobs or anything. That was a phase, maybe, we don't know. They are going to stay in there. That thing also we don't know. So lay people, they are living the life of with the family, with the studies, jobs. They're also doing their thing. One more thing here I want to share is the Jagaran is a concept in Hinduism where we will stay awake on Mahashivratri festival. Thus, so that we can explore ourselves in that awakened state instead of sleeping. It is like controlling our sleep on a purpose, like by ourselves, self-control kind of. Whereas people already experiencing that kind of awake state are not sleeping for their studies, jobs these days. So they are doing that as part of their life, even though they are not doing the Shivaratri based night waking up and night staying awake and all of that. So in our life, we will be doing the things naturally. Whereas monks are the people who are also doing them, but they are staying in the institutional monasteries and they are carrying a particular an identity. It's not like they are attaching to their identity. I'm not saying that. I'm saying here, when we look at the people, we will see different people. So when a person is doing a YouTube, they are called as YouTubers. When a person is in an organization or an institution doing the research work, they are usually called as scientists by their job position. And just like that, people who are developing the technology, engineering the technology, they are usually termed as engineers. So like that, we are seeing the monks here. And it is not like other people can't experience the enlightenment. And they are sharing their knowledge. These people are sharing their knowledge. If we are all going forward in our life, individually and collectively as one. That's why I want to share for this video. I hope this helps you in some way in your journey. So thank you so much for watching this video. Namaste.